Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Epic Eats with Pam and Trey.
I'm Trey.
I'm Pam. I'm really excited about this week's meal. This is a meal that I've been waiting to cook. I've been excited about being able to prepare the Southern Baked Meal Solution Packet. So that's what we're going to cook for you tonight. Our menu is Southern Baked Chicken Tenders. We're going to do mashed potatoes. We're going to do steamed broccoli, and we're going to use our Epicure mac and cheese sauce kit. We're going to not make mac and cheese, we're going to make cheese sauce for our broccoli and our potatoes tonight. So we're actually using all the pieces of the puzzle in the kitchen tonight. Well, not all, most. We're using the microwave with the steamers. We're using the oven. We're going to show you our bacon roll that goes on top of the pans, and we're also going to be cooking on the stove top. So we're kind of covering all the bases in one meal tonight. Yeah. So the reason that this is a video for sure, not a live, is because since we are using all the different areas of the kitchen tonight, tonight's videos can be really fun. We're doing some editing and some fun stuff. So I'm super excited. So we're going to get started. You guys came to watch us cook, so that's what we're going to do. So to start our chicken, so we can get that in our preheated 375 degree oven, it's super simple. Who doesn't love fried chicken?
Absolutely.
Who doesn't love fried zucchini? Who doesn't love fried anything? Well, I do. And I also love shake and bake. So this is kind of like a shake and bake type coating. So all you're going to do is, oh, you know what I forgot? Is our oil. Let me grab our oil real quick to coat our chicken.
Well, while you do that, I'll go ahead and open
that
up the packet, and we're going to go ahead and dump this into our Ziploc bag so that we can do a little shaking and a little baking.
So we're going to just put a little oil drizzle on our chicken. Bring that back over here and get back in my spot. Using our grab and grip tongs here. They are coated with silicone, the same silicone that's used to make our multi-purpose steamers, and they are awesome for this kind of thing. So I'm going to start by just putting a few pieces in there at a time. We could have time-lapsed this part too. The magic of TV. This is going to take forever.
That looks beautiful.
Okay.
So evenly coated and nice.
So while I'm doing this part, I'll talk to y'all about the rest of the dinner that we're cooking. You can go ahead and shake that up.
I think it's right over here. And I'll do it while you talk.
Yeah. Our magic multi-purpose steamers are something that I think every kitchen needs to have. All of this stuff that we're cooking doesn't require the multi-purpose steamer, but it just makes it so much easier and faster to get it on the table so much quicker. It's back to school time for a lot of folks, not for us.
No.
So, but we remember clearly what that cooking dilemma looked like in our kitchen when it was one for us. It's difficult to decide what's for dinner for a full week time period, and so the ease of Epicure's meal plans, the ease of the meal solution kits, like this one that we're using tonight, it's just making it that much easier to get your food on the table 20 minutes or less. Also, let's see, this weekend we went out of town, and I packed my multi-purpose steamer to take with us because I wanted to show my family how quick you can cook bacon. A lot of bacon at that in the multi-purpose steamer, so that was a hit. My niece was really impressed. She helped me out by
She's the cooking show girl.
Yes,
For sure.
She's always been a cooking show girl, and so she was pretty impressed with my magic bacon machine, as I like to call it. And so that's another good thing about all this stuff. It stores easy, it travels light and easy, so that was a plus. So let's go ahead and get that started, and then
We've got more than we're
finish.
gonna eat for sure.
Yes, for sure. So I'll move this and this. You can get our potatoes going.
All right, so we pre-peeled and pre-chopped 2 large potatoes. Again, this is only 2 of us in the house, so we've added a little bit of salt and pepper, as we tend to like on our mashed potatoes. And you're going to see tonight we're going to make kind of what we call coarse mash. So you just put it straight into the steamer, put the lid on, and we're going to put it in the microwave for 6 minutes. Then we're going to check it for fork tender. If it's fork tender, we're good. If not, we'll add another minute or 2 depending on where we are. So 2 large baking type potatoes size-wise, and peeled them, chopped them up, and then we're going to stick them in the microwave and set them up for 6 minutes.
All right. Like I told you guys, we're doing a video tonight, so we're going to kind of break this up into a couple of segments. Right now, I've just put the chicken in the oven for 15 minutes. While that's in the oven for 15 minutes, while the potatoes are in the oven for 6 minutes, I'm going to hop over to the stove and mix up our easy cheese sauce here. And all that goes into that is our mac and cheese seasoning packet, 1/3 cup of milk, and about 1.5 teaspoons of butter. So I'm going to take that over to the stove and I'm going to mix up the cheese mix for our broccoli. So
Awesome.
We'll see you back in a minute.
Check back.
Okay, so we're back. The potatoes have cooked for 8 minutes. The chicken is almost done. Our Alfredo sauce, not Alfredo sauce, cheese sauce is made and it's ready to go. So,
And our potatoes ended up going a little longer than I thought. We're like 8 minutes, not 6. That's okay, just depends upon how many you use on any given time. And they are fork tender. Now, hopefully you can see that, but they are more than ready to mash as we measure potatoes.
okay, and let me tell you, there was no water put in here. All we did was cut up the potatoes, put them in here. I'm going to add some salt and some pepper, which we did put in there before we cooked them, but I'm going to add a little bit more. I've got some stick butter here and some milk. The nice little prep bowl that I'm using here are our prep bowls that have the measurements on the side. It has 1 cup, 3/4, 1/2 cup, and 1/4 cup. So we've got some
That's
milk.
about a 1/2 cup right there.
Yep. Just going to put some of that in there. Going to use our meat separator actually to do these potatoes because it's a versatile tool that way. And Trey's going to put our broccoli.
So in here we have 1 package of frozen broccoli florets. We're very fond of them steamed, and nothing better to steam them with than the all-purpose steamer. So we're going to put it in for 4 minutes and let that steam. The chicken's now ready, and so we're moving right along, and we are about ready for dinner.
So as you can see, I've done the potatoes from chop to serve in 1 container without having to drain water, without having to haul a heavy pot across the stove with water in it. And these potatoes are just like we like them.
And these are, understand with the chopper, you're not going to get the creamy potatoes if you want that.
No, we like mashed
It's
potatoes.
smashed potatoes is what it is versus ultra creamy. So whatever you like, that's what you should do.
Alright, I'm going to let you stir
Alright.
that up. I'm going to check the chicken.
And the chicken's hollering at us to come out. So we'll check on it and see how it's looking. And I'm just mixing in a little bit more of the butter and the milk, get it all nice and
Smells
homogeneous.
good, I know that much.
It does smell good. Man. So we're going to just
I'm going to put it back in there for
a little bit.
about 3 more minutes.
Okay. So yeah, so we're just going to put the lid back on this, which will help retain its heat until we're ready to serve. And it's looking wonderful. You saw the cheese sauce. We're going to top both the broccoli and the potatoes with that.
And just in case you didn't.
In case I missed the cheese sauce. So, wonderful stuff. All right, well, let us finish up this chicken, and we'll be right back.
Okay, so we're back and this meal is almost ready to eat. Our chicken is taking a little bit more time than the recipe called for, but that's the magic about your oven versus a recipe and how actually things work. But we'll know for next time that our chicken is taking about 25 minutes to cook. So in the time that we have cooked the chicken in the oven, we have made mashed potatoes. We have steamed our broccoli, which it is done. We just have to add, our butter to it. We have made a cheese sauce for our broccoli and our potatoes, and all of that is in a time period of less than
There you go. There's
30
the broccoli.
minutes.
I'll add
Yes.
the butter. I'm with some salt and pepper as well.
Okay.
You're good, and I'll mix this up while you
All right,
continue.
while we're waiting on the chicken to finish up, there's a couple of things that I would be remiss if I left out of an Epicure cooking video. One is our Never Ever list, which is posted on our website. I have mine in my handy dandy Epicure binder because it's nice and handy right here. We have there's a list that we have of products that you will never ever find in our products. Epicure has no artificial colors, artificial flavors, artificial sweeteners, no BHA, no BHT, no bleached flour, no corn syrup, no glucose syrup, no gluten, no peanuts, no sodium glutamates, no sodium nitrates or nitrites. So if you are sodium conscious, if you are keto friendly, if you are sugar conscious, if you are carb conscious, Epicure's products are just by design lined up for you. The neat thing about that is, since the products don't come with those things in them, I saw that. Since they don't, then if you need to add a little salt to your food for your taste or whatever, that's perfectly fine. Just like anything else that you cook. I'm gonna go grab some chicken. Ooh. Yeah, I can tell that you like it.
It's pretty
already.
good, by the way.
All right, so let's grab some chicken.
All right. Put that right there.
Turn this thingy majiggy off.
And look, we highly recommend this to everybody. 2 steamers. Oh, it's wonderful.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
One is good. We could have dumped the potatoes out and then put the
Sure.
broccoli in there, which would have been fine too, but we are lucky we have 2 steamers and we didn't
We're
have
blessed.
to. So here's our chicken, guys. If you could smell it, you would know that it smells just like chicken that you've fried, but we haven't. So we've cut fat, we've cut calories, we've cut carbs, and we've made this beautiful dinner, which we will show you a picture of as it's plated. I'm in a hurry to get started
Yes,
eating. So don't forget about our Never Ever list. Don't forget that if you host a cooking show where you are the host or hostess for that show, that you get half off products, you get free products. And also don't forget that if you think that what we're doing is fun, it is.
It is.
If you think that it is time saving,
It is.
It
Very much
is.
so.
if you think that it is money saving,
Absolutely.
it is that. And not just that, but as a consultant, we actually earn a few bucks on doing something that's fun, that we're enjoying, that we're going to eat anyway.
Something to believe in, for sure.
Yes, so if you don't mind, give us a like or a heart, either
Or share.
a share. Put some comments in there for us if you've got any questions about how you can get your hands on anything that you've seen. Please put them in the comments. One or of us will get to you. If you've got a item that you've got your eye on and you would like to know how to get it, we can also point you in that direction. And we hope that you'll keep sticking around to see what we're up to next week. Thanks for coming by.
Take care. Good to see you.